Hey guys, today I want to talk about energetic upgrades. I will tell you what it feels like, why you're experiencing this, and what you can do about it to make the process go more smoothly. So, the other night, I was feeling kind of sick. I wasn't having a cold or an infection or anything, but it felt like I had swallowed half a dozen live slugs. It just felt yucky. Besides that, I also felt like my insides were hurting. I couldn't locate where the pain is, but I knew there was a dull pain somewhere. I just couldn't locate exactly where. Now, if this were a few years ago, I would have totally freaking out. But now I've been through this enough times to know what's going on. And what was happening was that I was going through what I call a energetic upgrade. So that particular episode lasted like 2-3 days. I've experienced a longer period, maybe lasted for a week, or shorter ones, just 1 or 2 days. This happens to many of my energetically sensitive friends also. And I've heard of other manifestations of the energetic upgrade. For example, some people feel like their organs are stuck, their digestion system is not working. Sometimes people feel short of breath. I feel that sometimes. I'm breathing fine, but somehow it feels like I'm not getting enough oxygen. It's like I have to really take in more air and more air on a subconscious level. And also there is a emotional component to it. When I'm going through a energetic upgrade, I usually am not in a very good mood. Usually depressing thoughts will come up. It always feels like everything is dark and not much is hopeful. But what happens is after that after a particular upgrade episode is done, I feel so much more clear. I feel calmer, stronger, more centered in who I am compared to just a few days ago. So, what happens here is essentially a cleansing and integrating process. You go through such energetic upgrades so that the heavy energy imprints that's stored inside of your energy body and your light body is cleansed out of you so that your system can hold more light and higher vibration and enable you to become a stronger life force in the world. Now, this is especially necessary if you are a energetically sensitive person or a empath. So I love energetically sensitive people because I'm one of those. And also because energetically sensitive people, they often tend to be more empathetic because we are more in tune with what's going on around us. We are more in tune with other people's joy and their pain. So as a result, energetically sensitive empath like myself, we tend to have more of the desire to help others, to heal the world's pain, to make everybody happy. And we make it a mission, a calling to go out into the world and do that. Many of them become therapists, become healers, become counselors, social workers. And there's a very good reason for that because we are more in tune with other people's pain. And we think that if we heal their pain, it will make us happier. So that is a very strong motivation and calling for that type of people. However, usually this type of people, energetically sensitive, we are not very equipped to actually do the job. Why? Because when you are energetically sensitive, the flip side is you're also more easily influenced by other people's pain. So when you go into a painful situation or an energetically heavy situation, instead of lifting the pain there, it's very easy for you to be dragged into that lower and heavier vibration. A lot of times, the people who call themselves light workers, they don't usually do a good job in actually executing that very good intention. In my life, I have numerous examples of that. I walk into a room and suddenly feel I'm so angry, or I'm talking with a person and there's some conflict between us, and I'm suddenly feeling, so sad or so mad. And that stuff is not necessarily coming from me, but because I'm easily influenced by other people, I am processing and carrying all that stuff that other people are going through, and I'm easily being dragged down by my environment. And that's what's happening for a lot of sensitive people with good intentions to heal the world. We have lofty ideals, but an incapability to actually execute our mission. And that's why these spontaneous energetic upgrades, if you're experiencing them, no matter how uncomfortable they feel at the moment, it's actually very good for you and very good for actually fulfilling your calling on earth to heal the world and help the world, if that's your calling. Because what the energetic upgrade does is it cleanses out the heavy energy imprints in you. Those are essentially the hooks in you that makes it possible for you to be affected by other people's negativity, instead of helping them and influencing them with your light and positivity. For example, if you have the hook of feeling unworthy in you, it may not manifest in your conscious memory, it may not manifest in your daily activities or how you carry yourself. But if you are in situations when you're surrounded by that kind of energy from other people, it's very easy for you to be triggered because you have that hook inside of you. And when you're triggered, you would just be behaving like the people that you are trying to help. So that's why these energetic upgrades are necessary, because until you clear out those energetic imprints and those hooks in you to a sufficient degree, you will not be able to effectively be a strong force of light in the world. And there are many ways these energetic upgrades can happen. I actually believe that for many light workers or people who have a mission to heal the world and to bring the world onto a lighter path, anything negative, anything challenging that's happening in your life is actually a energetic upgrade for you. Because what happens is these challenges are being thrown in your way so that your internal light has to come out in order to overcome them. So it is essentially a training ground for your light muscle to get stronger and stronger. So when you walk into a situation or interacting with people, instead of being carried away by someone else's energy, you will be able to fully center in yourself and affect others with your light, and train others into your higher vibration. So that's a very strong purpose of any challenging events that happen in your life. But other kinds of energetic upgrades, they don't need any event trigger at all. Just like I mentioned in the beginning, it happens spontaneously and it goes away spontaneously. The whole time you don't know what's going on. Well, you have some inklings of what's going on. But the challenge is people around you don't know what's happening. And sometimes it's very hard to communicate with people who love you but don't know what's going on with you. Interaction was sometimes, at least for me, it always goes like this. They ask, "Oh, honey, what's wrong?" And I say, "I don't know, I'm in pain." They say, "Well, where?" And I say, "I don't know, don't ask me." They say, "Let's go to the doctor." And I say, "No, I'm not sick." And they say, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And I said, "I So it's very frustrating if people around you, they intend to help, but don't really know what's going on. And sometimes you yourself are not fully clear what's going on. You're just going with the flow. And when you're going through the energetic upgrade, it's not a comfortable process. And you're frustrated in yourself, and you don't have the extra capacity to comfort other people and calm them down. So here I have some tips for you. Now, first of all, do not fight it. If you are in one of those episodes, just take it easy. Drink plenty of hot water. If I like tea, I drink an astronomical amount of tea every day, especially when I'm feeling like that. And secondly, relax your body, breathe deeply. Do not give yourself a hard time, because when you are going through an energetic upgrade, your body instinctively tends to tense up and freak out because your body doesn't know what's going on. It's not used to this. So it is essential for you to take the leadership role here, to consciously calm down and relax and tell your body, don't freak out, because you are here, you're in charge, there's no need to panic. And that's the clear message you should give to your body. You are the guardian, you are in charge, and we are going to get through this. There's nothing to be afraid of. And thirdly, it's not a period for you to go out and mingle and network. Well, feel free to do that, but I doubt much good will come out of it. I would say the best thing you can do is to put on your pajamas, pour yourself a cup of tea, and curl up in bed with the book. That's what I would do. But I know you have daily responsibilities, you have people you need to interact with, you have a job to go to. It may not be feasible for you to curl in bed all day long. But still, take it easy and go light on social activities. And fourthly, try to communicate with your loved ones. If they can understand, great. Most of the time, they probably don't. That is okay. Be compassionate to those around you because they want to help. They just don't know how. And be compassionate and patient to yourself and to everyone around you. And know that this too shall pass. And you will come out stronger and clearer and more centered and be a stronger life force in the world. All right, that's all for today. See you next time.